Claressa Shields. I don't think there's really any question that she's the best women's boxer today.
Of all time.
All time. You putting over Layla Ali?
All time. And I love Layla.
Wolf?
All time.
Coal miner's daughter?
All time.
Really?
There's no comparison.
Damn.
Your defense is still lacking, girl. I ain't gonna lie, your defense is lacking. You gotta do better. I told you to work on your damn defense.
Oh my God, it's Claressa. Oh my God, like
Where I've just been able to kind of like rationalize it all. Like, I have been in training camps at the Olympic Training Center with her. I've done a couple of sparring rounds with her, and I didn't end up on the canvas. Like, I know I've been at that same like.
I don't know what sparring session Kaye Scott talking about. She keeps saying we sparred like 10 years or something ago, which we didn't. But I don't remember it because any girl I've ever sparred, I smoked any of them. So.
With ongoing questions about how history will remember her career, self-proclaimed G. Claressa Shields returns to action on August 15th at Atlanta's State Farm Arena. She puts her WBA and WBC middleweight championships on the line against seasoned title holder Kaye Scott. As doubters continue wondering whether any woman can truly take Shields beyond her comfort zone, the undisputed multi-division champion arrives during fight week as a massive -3,000 favorite, backed by unwavering belief in herself. Now, the question is whether this encounter becomes another straightforward championship defense or turns into one of the most shocking upsets ever witnessed in combat sports.
I don't think Claressa Shields got no more learning. She has everything that she needs in her arsenal to stop and destroy anybody. Now, of course, you guys know Claressa Shields is going through that weight cut. She's cutting weight. As you can see, we on the track. We cutting weight as well. But she had to go back down to where Miss Kaye Scott is. Miss Kaye Scott, like I said, 5 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. She has the opportunity to make a good name for herself. Win, lose, or draw, we got to take our hats off to that fighter because she's the only one that wants to challenge herself against Claressa Shields. Now, a lot of people are like, well, man, we sick of this. You know, Claressa Shields never fights the guys or the women that we really want to see. Well, I'm going to tell y'all like this. Alicia Bumgun, all them guys that she tried to fight in the past, she tried to call them people out. She been called their names out. She been pulled their card. And guess what? Nobody ever wanted to step up and challenge themselves. Now,
this enormous buildup establishes the standard for everything expected during fight week. For Shields, the objective goes far beyond simply protecting her collection of championships. She is also fighting to reinforce her position as the undisputed pound-for-pound best competitor in combat sports.
Me and Lala have a lot in common. We some get money girls. And I've been a fan of her. She's a fan of me. And we done bumped into each other a couple times. But with the fight being here in Atlanta, I believe that friendships go a long way. And it's like, yo, why not have the biggest walk out the other biggest? And I feel like, you know, who bigger than Lotto, especially up in Atlanta. I agree.
Shields has been enduring demanding 2-a-day workouts, and during camp, she also welcomed heavyweight rap star Papoose to help sharpen her timing on the heavy bag, improve her power delivery, and tighten her overall rhythm. Newly viral gym footage shows Papoose working the bag, handling the mitts, and motivating the champion as she pushed through intense conditioning exercises.
Let me ask you a question, Pat. Who the bad bitch you know? Who the bad bitch? I want to know the answer. Who the bad bitch, baby? I know. Maria! You got to talk sorry, that's where we don't hear you. That's my bad. Right. Who the bad bitch, baby? Period. That's it. 1 minute.
Bringing energetic personalities into demanding training camps has become increasingly common among top-level fighters who want to relieve the grind of preparation by staying around trusted people and keeping the atmosphere intense. For Shields, that approach helps preserve her concentration while allowing her physical conditioning to reach its highest point before fight night.
In the future, I didn't think she would say yes to the fight. So she said yes to the fight. I'm happy that she did that. And Atlanta, August 15th, I want you guys to know something, and I want Kaye to know something too. I will not be the same person that I am right now. I will not have on no heels. I will not have on no hair. I won't have on no lip gloss or no makeup. I'm coming with the Queen Latifah, Cleo, braids straight to the back. I'm coming ripped up, muscles in my neck, and I'm ready to go. And Kaye Scott, I actually feel like I like love you a little bit. Like I love you, you know what I'm saying? Because we've been knowing each other for a lot of years. We shared the ring. I celebrate her success, her wins. I'm not a hater, so I can do that. But the only time I have to go against anybody is when they get inside the ring with me. So I gotta rock with me, and I'm telling you, Kaye Scott is so strong. I just hope that Mark has came to my training camps. He know what I do. Mark, I hope you warned him. Top dog. I'm top dog. I'm mean. I'm strong. You know, I'm fast and I'm accurate. Don't think me losing this 20 pounds gonna, you know, only thing you're gonna have on me on the fight is your breast gonna be bigger than mine. That's it. Everything else gonna be smaller. And I'm just looking forward to just
Recognized as the undisputed queen of women's boxing, Claressa Shields earned major recognition from fellow pound-for-pound star Terrence "Bud" Crawford. During a recent appearance on a prominent podcast, Crawford openly discussed Shields while drawing comparisons between her accomplishments and those of legendary figures from boxing history, including
Claressa Shields. I don't think there's really any question that she's the best women's boxer today.
Of all time.
All time. You putting over Layla Ali?
All time. And I love Layla.
Wolf?
All time.
Coal miner's daughter?
All time.
Really?
There's no comparison.
Damn.
At all. All time. I love Layla too.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody coming close to Claressa.
Right.
2-time Olympic gold medal.
Yes.
3-time undisputed.
Yes.
Well, how many weight classes she did? 6 different weight classes. Now I understand it ain't a lot of women boxers.
Right.
But
she's the best of what's out there, or what's ever been out there.
That still don't take away the accolades
Right.
that she posed. So
Right.
It's no comparison.
When a widely recognized top 3 pound-for-pound fighter, such as Crawford, gives such strong approval to another boxer's accomplishments, it adds even greater significance to the August 15th event. Analysts point out that Crawford's assessment emphasizes how Shields' quickness and ability to make technical changes set her apart across different eras of women's boxing.
Claressa and Conor McGregor. We saw what he did against Floyd. Do you think Claressa could get in there and give Conor a run for his money in a boxing ring?
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. You know, Claressa's been getting in the ring, sparring men since I've known her. You know, so I feel like she'll get in the ring and give anybody problems for the time.
Could she beat Conor?
Who? Conor
McGregor?
I don't know. You know, like I said, Conor McGregor is a man. But at the same time, she would do well against her.
Backed by praise from other elite champions, Shakur Stevenson has also shared his assessment of the upcoming matchup. Stevenson, who has previously compared Shields' approach to his own defensive-minded style, believes her control inside the ring gives Scott almost no room to make mistakes.
He's like my little brother, you know. I don't think blood can make us any closer. If you're talking about arguing, almost getting into literally a fist fight to actually being there for each other at our darkest hours, he's been there with me, you know, at the training center where I think he probably the only person that ever seen me cry. He walked in my room one time, I was in there crying. He's like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, I can't talk about it right now. So he's been there with me, and he's always been there to uplift me, and we talk about everything together.
How many rounds you guys put in together?
You know what? Coach Billy would not let us spar at the training center. Whenever we was ready to spar, he always kind of, oh no, Chris is sparring here and Shakur is sparring there. And, you know, I think we only sparred one time, and that's when we was in Rio.
Former unified champion Teofimo Lopez has also backed Stevenson's outlook, pointing to what he sees as a significant difference in athletic ability and technical skill between the two competitors.
Baby girl. Oh man, baby girl. Stop already, man. I think she just don't got no more challenges at the women's division and fights, man. So I think she just trying to make anything and everything. Maybe go back to the Olympics and get another gold medal. You know, we probably Team USA needs it. So, you know, I think just focus on you. Why are you fighting guys? Don't try to fight guys. You're not trying to fight women.
With Stevenson and Lopez both reaching a similar conclusion, the discussion further emphasizes how difficult Shields can be to hit when she effectively works behind a disciplined jab. Meanwhile, undisputed super featherweight champion Alicia Baumgardner also weighed in with her tactical perspective. Despite their previous personal disputes and heated exchanges on social media, Baumgardner focused on the actual stylistic matchup and offered an objective assessment of what could unfold on August 15th.
I dropped a Run Your Mouth last month. That was a diss to Alicia Bum-ass. And then, there we go, dissed her because she always running her mouth. Yeah. And then we got Good Life coming out because my life is real good. Me and my man living real good right now.
Since you named you mentioned her, can we ever see that ever happen? You know how, like, the fans want to see
Come on now, y'all know that's a trick question. Yeah, she'll never.
Even fan favorite Rolando Romero, known for his outspoken personality and previous viral exchanges with Shields during gym encounters, agreed with the expected result while still delivering the recognizable style of commentary fans have come to expect from him.
I'm bigger than him. Bigger guys, bigger boxers are generally going to win against smaller guys. I'm just your thoughts when you saw that clip. What did you think when you saw that?
I believe her. I believe she can beat me. Yeah, she'll knock me out.
I think you're being facetious.
No, I'm here for her. I don't hit women.
That's true. I understand that. No, I'm just. Did you shake your head or did you say why out of all the names did you pull your name out of the hat?
No. I believe her. I truly believe she can beat me.
Yeah, interesting. And she said,
the fact that respected opponents and outspoken figures alike recognize her strategic edge shows that even Shields' most vocal detractors are unable to dispute the level of control she has displayed inside the ring.
Yeah. She actually mentioned, I don't know if she took offense to it, but I know when you talked about that past sparring, you brought up that you were able to touch her a couple times, and she was like, she didn't touch me.
I think, again, that's a swing of the media. All I said was that I've done rounds with her before. Right. Like, it's like, not that I haven't punched her before. She hasn't punched me. Like, she's punched me and I survived. I punched her and I survived, and that's all. Like, I think I saw that as well, and I was like, oops, I don't need to get into that. I don't want to be on social media wars or anything. As soon as it goes, I'm just like,
How much have you guys changed? I mean, not just you, but her as well, since those early sparring sessions?
Well, not too much. Like, I've been a supporter of her. Like, anyone that's pushing women's boxing up, like, because I've met her and trained with her along her journey along the way, with her and Franchon and heaps of the American girls, Michaela and all of them. Like, whenever they've been fighting, I've obviously tuned in on TV and sent them messages going, congratulations and all that kind of stuff. So I've never been a hater on any of them. I've just always kind of just been a supporter. And so her last fight with Barney and her and all of them, I've just gone like, yeah, well done, you fought well, deserve it. So nothing much more than that, but...
Hall of Fame broadcaster and former world champion Tim Bradley offered his own detailed examination of the matchup, focusing heavily on weaknesses within Scott's defense. Bradley explained that although Kaye Scott enters the bout holding middleweight championships, her limited ability to move explosively could leave her exposed as a stationary target against Shields' dangerous counterpunching.
Your defense is still lacking, girl. I ain't gonna lie, your defense is lacking. You gotta do better. I told you to work on your damn defense. Yeah, I told you. You let her sneak one on you real quick. Come on, you gotta protect yourself at all times. I don't understand, like, what? Like, come on. Yeah, you gotta work on your slipping and your reactions. Shit, that was too easy. That was way too easy. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Man, I don't know. Think she might. Shit.
Bradley's analysis points to a familiar pattern in boxing. Aggressive fighters who constantly move forward can become vulnerable against opponents who excel at countering with high volume. If Scott cannot add more lateral movement or produce unexpected power, she could repeatedly fall into Shields' carefully prepared traps. With the betting odds heavily stacked against her and much of the media expecting defeat, Kaye Scott arrives in Atlanta with little pressure and everything to gain. Against a fighter widely viewed as unbeatable, Scott's camp believes her durability and sustained body attacks could slow Shields down and interfere with her rhythm as the contest reaches the championship rounds.
Because a lot of people look at your record and say, hey, she's only had 7 fights. With all the talk that's been said about Jen, does that help with you?
100%. I think a lot of people just look at that pro record. I've kind of gone past the point of like defending where I am to be here to have this fight. But for people that haven't tuned in or don't know my background, like I've been in the sport for 18 years, but my priority was the amateurs. So I have had 120 amateur fights, and that's very similar to Tam. It's not like she's had just 5 fights. She's been on their national team, the Canadian national team, for 10 plus years, and mine was the exact same situation. I was on the Australian team for nearly 15 years. So she was very much deserving of that fight, and she won those belts. And last year in Detroit, I earned those 2 belts. So that's the exact reason of I'm kind of beyond explaining like why is Claressa taking this fight or why do you deserve it. I deserve it because I've got the 2 fucking belts. She wants the belt. She's coming down to my division. Like, it can't make more sense. So, and my job is now to keep the belt. So, all I can do is be confident in my camp and my ability. I gotta trust myself. I'm confident in my camp, my ability, and what I can bring, and I know the odds aren't in my favor. The age isn't in my favor, but that's the whole exciting thing about combat sports, like sport in general, but especially combat sports, that anything can happen at any time. And I've like dotted my I's and crossed my T's, like every single part of camp. Like I'm on weight, I've done the sparring, I've done the conditioning. So that's why I am confident. I've given myself every possible opportunity to go in there and be in the best form to win. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I don't think Claressa wouldn't want someone that's not going into a fight not thinking they can win. Like, why would you want to go in there with someone that's not kind of on themselves and thinking, like, I have the belts, they're mine. So I'm going in there as champ. So that's the go.
Yeah. Do you think you're underrated? I mean, a lot of people try to, critique your experience just because of the pro record, but I mean, you've had a ton of fights in the amateurs as well.
It's like, I know myself, like the smaller community or people that know my background kind of know the truth behind it. And to be honest, I kind of turn off the comments on everything else. Right. Like I see a few things and I'm just like, nah, that doesn't deserve my energy. So, like, I haven't actually seen a lot of it. Some people send it to me and I'm like, nah, all right. Like, people are entitled to their opinion. I don't really care. I don't have to change that. My focus is just 100% on Saturday night and putting all the energy where it deserves to be.
Combat sports history has repeatedly shown that fighters entering as heavy underdogs can be especially dangerous in the early rounds because they have little expectation weighing on them. For Scott, surviving Shields' initial attack and forcing the action into close quarters could provide her clearest opportunity to pull off the upset. With August 15th approaching at State Farm Arena, the boxing world is waiting to see whether Claressa Shields produces another dominant performance, or whether Kaye Scott can stun everyone by defying the predictions of legends, fellow champions, and experienced analysts. With nearly all the attention favoring the champion, Shields carries the responsibility of proving that confidence inside the ring.
Claressa Shields versus Kaye Scott. I would be lying if I said I was really interested in this fight. I love Claressa Shields. I love what she's done to the sport. Kaye Scott, we've interviewed her. We've done a ton of stuff with Kaye Scott. She's a fascinating fighter. It's a great story. I don't really see how this is an interesting fight. It's strange, right? Because Shields is one of the most important women's sports figures, but yet the matchups for her aren't really coming together for whatever reason. I do think that there is a world where Tam Theobald could be a future opponent in the not too distant future. Shields needs a new rivalry soon. And not to talk down on Scott. Scott's a very good fighter and a tricky fighter. But this does feel like a levels fight leading into it. And the anticipation isn't that of a big fight that I would expect for.
With the vast majority of predictions favoring Shields, the boxing world now waits for fight night to find out whether Scott can overcome the odds, or whether Shields will strengthen her legacy with another commanding victory.
I think Claressa wouldn't want someone that's not going into a fight not thinking they can win. Like, why would you want to go in there with someone that's not kind of on themselves and thinking, like, I have the belts, they're mine. So I'm going in there as champ. So that's the go.
Yeah. Do you think you're underrated? I mean, a lot of people try to, critique your experience just because of the pro record, but I mean, you've had a ton of fights in the amateurs as well.
It's like, I know myself, like the smaller community or people that know my background kind of know the truth behind it, and to be honest, I kind of turn off the comments on everything else.
Right.
Like I see a few things and I'm just like, nah, that doesn't deserve my energy. So, like, I haven't actually seen a lot of it. Some people send it to me and I'm like, nah, all right. Like, people are entitled to their opinion. I don't really care. I don't have to change that. My focus is just 100% on Saturday night and putting all the energy where it deserves to be. So, and that's on me. There's no point me getting online and trying to speak to John, who's like, this is a joke. She's had 7 fights. I don't care what John thinks. Like, I care that I'm here and I'm gonna give it everything. So
yeah. You mentioned age as well. That's another thing that people like to criticize. We bring up their age. I mean, you certainly don't look your age. So
I'm in the gym training with all like our pro and amateur team, and they are all like mostly in their 20s. So, and I stay alongside them and do the exact training as what they do. So, and it's always been that way. I got into boxing very late because my state had it illegal. I couldn't fight any earlier than what I did, and I was late transitioning into the pros. But body hasn't been an issue for me, and it hasn't been so far. So while I'm still kicking ass, I'm gonna keep kicking ass.
Do you think your age
Could Kaye Scott actually surprise everyone? Now it's your turn to weigh in. Do you agree with Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, and Tim Bradley that Claressa Shields is headed for a dominant win? Or do you believe Scott has enough power to produce a massive upset? Let us know what you think down in the comments. That wraps things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. And remember to share your prediction below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.